Jay Gurudev, well, let's delve deeper into the challenges faced by government officers today. What are some of the common issues participants report, and how does the Art of Living program address these? Jay Gurudev, and thank you for having me. Many officers face challenges such as burnout, high stress levels, and a feeling of being overwhelmed by their responsibilities. These pressures can stem from tight deadlines, political dynamics, and societal expectations. The Art of Living program addresses these issues by teaching stress management techniques, fostering resilience, and providing tools for better time management. For instance, our breathing exercises and meditation help participants reset their mental state, allowing them to approach their tasks with renewed focus and energy. That's very relevant. How do you tailor the program content to suit different levels of government officers from entry level to senior executives? Tailoring the program is crucial for its effectiveness. For entry level officers, we focus on foundational skills like stress management and communication. For mid level officers, we incorporate leadership skills, team dynamics, and conflict resolution techniques. Senior executives, on the other hand, often require a focus on strategic thinking, ethical decision making, and fostering a positive workplace culture. We adapt our methods and exercises to meet the specific needs and challenges faced at each level. Can you share any innovative practices or new modules that have been recently introduced in the GEP? Recently, we have introduced a module on sustainable leadership, which emphasizes ethical decision making and the long term impact of their interactions and actions on society. This includes discussions on sustainability, social responsibility, and how personal well being influences professional integrity. Additionally, we have developed interactive workshops that utilize role playing and simulation exercises, allowing participants to practice real life scenarios they might encounter in their roles. This hands on approach has proven to be highly effective in enhancing their learning experience. That sounds engaging. How does the program incorporate technology to facilitate learning and connection among participants, especially in a post pandemic world? Technology plays a significant role in our current offerings. We have integrated online platforms for virtual workshops, which have expanded our reach and allowed for flexible learning. Participants can access recorded sessions, resources, and discussion forums anytime, fostering a sense of community even when they are physically apart. We are also exploring mobile applications that provide daily mindfulness exercises, reminders, and motivational content to keep participants engaged and supported in their journey. With such diverse backgrounds among participants, how do you ensure inclusivity in your programs? Inclusivity is a core value in our training. We design our sessions to be accessible and relevant to everyone, regardless of their background. This involves using languages and examples that resonate with a diverse audience and creating a safe space for open dialogue. We also encourage participants to share their experiences and perspectives, enriching the learning experience for everyone involved. By fostering an inclusive environment, we promote a culture of respect and collaboration. Are there any plans to expand the program internationally or to other sectors beyond government services? Yes, we are exploring the potential to adapt our programs for international audiences and various sectors, including education and healthcare. The principles of mindfulness, stress and management, and emotional intelligence are universally applicable, and we believe they can benefit professionals in many fields. Our goal is to spread these teachings beyond government services to create a more compassionate and effective workforce globally. As we wrap up, what advice would you give to government officers who are hesitant to prioritize their well being amidst their demanding responsibilities? I would encourage them to view personal well being not as a luxury but as a necessity for effective public service. Taking time for self care and personal development ultimately leads to better performance and greater job satisfaction. When officers invest in their well being, they become more resilient and capable of serving their communities effectively. It is essential to remember that a healthy, balanced individual contributes positively to the organization and society at large. Thank you for sharing such valuable insights. It is clear that the Art of Living programs are making a significant impact on government officers, enhancing not only their professional capabilities but also their personal lives. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss our work. We are passionate about empowering public servants to live fulfilling lives while serving their communities. Together, we can create a positive change in governance. Jai Gurudev, let's talk about the long-term vision of the for the government executive program. How do you see the program evolving in the next few years? A long term vision is to create a sustainable framework for ongoing personal and professional development within government organizations. We aim to establish the GEP as a standard component of training for public servants, integrating it into the onboarding process for new recruits. We also plan to develop advanced modules that focus on leadership in crisis situations, ethical governance, and navigating change effectively, skills that are increasingly vital in today's fast paced environment. That sounds promising. How do you plan to measure the long term impact of the GEP on organizational culture and employee satisfaction? We are implementing longitudinal studies to track participants over time. This includes pre and post program assessments as well as follow up surveys 6 months to a year after training. By analyzing changes in job satisfaction, retention rates, and overall workplace morale, we can better understand the program's lasting impact. Additionally, we encourage organizations to share their own metrics and success stories, which help create a comprehensive picture of the GEP's effectiveness. You mentioned earlier the importance of ethical behavior in public service. Can you explain how the GEP addresses this crucial aspect? Absolutely, ethical behavior is woven throughout our training. We emphasize self awareness and accountability, encouraging participants to reflect on their values and the impact of their decisions through discussions, case studies, and role playing exercises. We help participants explore scenarios that challenge their ethics and provide tools for navigating such dilemmas. The goal is to instill a strong sense of integrity and responsibility, which is essential for maintaining a public trust that's vital for public service. Can you discuss any specific success stories or testimonials from participants that highlight the transformative effects of the program? One powerful testimonial comes from a senior officer who initially struggled with work life balance after participating in the program. They reported significant changes not just in their own stress levels, but in how they interacted with their team. They adopted a more empathetic approach, which helped create a more supportive environment. Another officer from a rural development department shared how the program equipped them to better engage with the community, leading to a more effective initiative and improved public relations. It's great to hear these stories. How do you ensure that the teachings of the GEP are not just theoretical but also practical and actionable? We prioritize practical application in our training. Each session includes hands on exercises that participants can immediately integrate into their work. For example, we practice specific techniques for managing stress during high pressure situations, role play, conflict resolution, and conduct group discussions that allow officers to share insights and strategies. We also encourage participants to set personal actions plans, making the learning process highly individualized and relevant to their daily lives. How do you adapt to the program to address the unique challenges faced by officers in different regions or departments? Regional and departmental nuances are essential considerations in our program design. We conduct preliminary assessments to understand the specific challenges faced by each organization, whether it is related to local governance, community needs, or departmental objectives. This allows us to tailor our content and examples to be as relevant as possible. We also invite local leaders to share their experiences, enriching the learning process with their contextual knowledge. Looking ahead, how do you envision collaboration with the other organizations or sectors to amplify the impact of the GEP? Collaboration is key to broadening our impact. We are actively seeking partnerships with NGOs, educational institutions, and corporate sectors that share our vision of well being and ethical governance. By collaborating on joint workshops, research initiatives, and community outreach programs, we can leverage diverse perspectives and resources, ultimately enriching the experience for all participants. This collaborative approach can create a more unified effort towards fostering a compassionate and effective public service. Before we conclude, what final message would you like to share with the government officers about the importance of their roles and the potential for personal growth? I would like to remind the officers that their roles are not just about fulfilling duties, they have the power to make a significant impact on the lives of citizens. Embracing personal growth and well being is essential for fulfilling that responsibility. By investing in themselves, they not only enhance their professional capabilities but also become more compassionate leaders. It's a journey worth taking both for their own benefit and for the communities they serve. Thank you for your time and for sharing such valuable insights into the Art of Living programs. It is clear that you are making a meaningful difference in the lives of government officers and by extension the communities they serve. Thank you for this opportunity. We are passionate about empowering public servants and look forward to continuing our work and promoting well being and effective governance. Gurudev.